Hey, so it's Mikey Arugula here. Another great episode I got planned for you with Joe. Now listen, this episode, as you can see, these boxes are big. And there's items that I have in the basement that are just too big to box. So the point of this episode is I want to show you some things and we're going to go down into the basement. We're going to do some unboxing and I'm hoping to make this an exciting episode. Let's open this up. All right? And let's see what's in this little box, because this little box is tied in with the big box. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, you see this thing that says beat time? I'm going to explain to you what this is. But this is the instructions, the original instructions to the Beatles pinball machine. Williams from 1965. Okay, we're going to go down and check it out. Next, let's open up something else. Mikey's got some good things planned today. And then we're going to do some random unboxing. I don't even know what's in the box. But I've been saving this for you guys. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get this opened. In 1964, 65. Matter of fact, I hate these things. The damn popcorns again. I hate them. Okay, let's see what it says here. Beatle medley. Can't Buy Me Love, She Loves You. Some of you may not know what these things are. These are piano rolls in the 60s. Look, to play a piano was around in the 20s, but they were manual. In the 60s, someone decided, late 50s, to electrify them. I'm going to show you my electrical play a piano so that we can play some of these piano rolls. These are cool. Not everybody can play these things, but I can play them. So I'm going to show you that, okay? Now, the last thing I want to show you before we go in the basement, let me turn this down. These popcorns, I hate them. Okay, look. You see this picture? This picture is a picture done by Eric Cash, okay? Today is February 5th. On February 7th, in 1964, the Beatles came to America on a Friday. It just so happens this Friday is also February 7th. So just imagine on the 7th of February, the Beatles are flying into what was called Idlewild Airport. Now we know it as Kennedy Airport, right? Okay. On the 9th, they're on Ed Sullivan. All right? February 9th. This is what was going on in America on February 9th. Now, what I'm going to do is by the way, here's the TV guide, the original TV guide that tells you at 8 o'clock Eastern time to go and watch Ed Sullivan. In America, that's what people did. Okay? 70 million people watched this show. Now, today, that's not a big number. But you got to realize, in 1964, that was like the entire country, okay? Everybody was watching the Beatles. And when they came to America, that's when they transformed the music industry, all right? And it became an international phenomenon. So I'm going to show you the original painting of this that I have hanging up downstairs. So with that in mind, let's move on. Hey, so we're now in the basement here. And I want to show you the Williams Beatles pinball machine from the 60s. Now, originally it was called the Boodles here, okay? But what happened was it was not an officially licensed item. Williams didn't license it with the Beatles. So it came out as the Boodles. And as you can see, though, it's been modified to show the Beatles. So if you go down here, we're going to start to play this thing.
Look at this here. It says the Boodles. There.
Yeah. Joe, you stay there, and I'm going to start playing, man. Let's pull this thing, and let's see how this thing works. This is the Beatles pinball machine. All right? Here we go, baby. Let's hit a good one. You know, I'm not the greatest at these pinball machines. I'm not a pinball wizard. All right. So that's the Beatles pinball machine. So this is, not too many of these exist. They claim there's only like 50 left that actually work. There were only 500 made initially. All right, so this is a nice little item. Not too many people have it because it's such a large item. All right, so it's
What do we got here, Mikey?
all right. So what we have here is an electrified player piano. Now these pianos came out in the late 50s and 60s. Not too many people have them, and people don't even know what a player piano is. It's really an amazing instrument. And the Beatles actually have player piano rolls. So what we're going to do is, I've never heard this. We just opened up the box, right? And I'm rolling you see what I'm doing right here? And now watch this. Wait, we got to speed it up.
Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, I like it to you. I'm singing.
I don't like this, man. This is a bad roll. Let's put on another roll.
All right, let's try it.
No, I'm going to put on another roll. Okay. I'm going to play a better roll for you. Anthony's playing the pinball machine. Okay, listen, everybody.
Oh. Come on, Anthony.
Anthony, you did good. What is this? What the hell? It's broken, man. Anthony broke the friggin' machine. What the hell's going on here? Wait a minute, I gotta turn this thing off, man.
What happened?
I brought Joe over. I've had this thing for 20 years. He brings Anthony. He broke my friggin' machine. What the hell?
I don't know.
There were 50 of these things working. Now there's 49.
What the hell? Look, nothing's happening here. There's nothing.
Anthony, what'd you do? Break my machine? All right. So, John and Paul are right here, okay? And listen, I want to show you about this player piano. I'm going to show you how it works. So we're going to put it on, and we're going to watch this. Oh yeah, it's better. So this is player piano rolls from the 60s for the Beatles. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Can't open this up in a box. That's why I wanted to show you this.
But they were. Wow, what a sound. Boy, these guys are pretty good.
Anyway, this is a player piano. Now you know why we don't use them anymore. Very, very temperamental. Things out here.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so look. Remember, this is all about things that are just too big to box, okay? Or unbox. So look, this is the original painting called Sunday Night. All right, and I just want to point some things out. This is America watching Ed Sullivan on February 9th, 1964. And if you can see, here's the Meet the Beatles album. She came over to visit her friend. All right, they got a magazine here of the Beatles. If you remember, the TV guide I showed you before is in the painting. All right, then over here, you got Kent and Anderson. Those were the sponsors. Notice the dad could not care less. All right? The boy, the son, is watching. Another thing you want to look at on this painting, a plastic plant. Everybody had a plastic plant in the 60s. Everybody had National Geographic. And some of you guys don't know what these things are. Those are the antennas that you had to put aluminum foil on to try and get the Channel 2 in New York, CBS, to come up and make sure it was clear enough. Notice it's a black and white TV. There was no color till a year later. All right? So the mother is shocked. They're so excited watching this. And this is like Norman Rockwell. Okay? for the Beatles. Unbelievable painting. I love this painting. Eric Cash, let's give him credit. This is a painting Eric Cash did. All right? And on another episode, I'm going to show you some other paintings he's done. But I always wanted this. I love this is the original. All right, listen, we're back upstairs. I got a special guest today. Don, come on in, man. Don, you there? Come on in, man. Oh, here he is. He's bringing in some Beatle goodies. I know this guy for 25 years. He had Beatle tables at the Beatle Fest.
I shared a table.
Listen to me. You shared a table. Okay. But listen, you sold me Beatle Soakies, and you also told me you just sold me that shirt that's a colorized version,
Yes,
right?
We wore it at the JFK Beatle Fest.
Yeah, showed him this. Yeah. You know, but he says he saw it at JFK. Beatle Fest. That means he's watching the channel.
Of
Okay?
course.
He saw the channel. He saw the show. Okay, when we were together. But you are a legend. You've been around for years. You're selling good memorabilia. You're an honest guy. And how did we just meet again?
Actually, you bought something off of eBay.
Yeah, and this is it, right?
Yes, it is.
Let's show people what this is, man. Let's show them what it is. Because they don't know. This is a great item. I just bought this. Listen to me.
You'll take one in.
This is something that, like, is unbelievable. Come out in the hallway, Joe.
All right.
Here's what happened. This is going to be the 30th anniversary of Anthology, right? So it turns out, I saw this on eBay, and Don is the one who was selling it. So this hung out in the store, right? I never seen this before. This is like a vinyl, hold it up, Don. This is a vinyl item, 30 years old.
Yeah, they usually
Pretty good, man.
Indoor, outdoor.
Yeah,
You want
this
to
is a
hold it
cool
tight. That's
item.
good, that's good.
So I'm starting to collect now all the anthology items so that we could do an anthology show in November. Because November is going to be the 30th anniversary. All right? So this is a cool item, man. I really love it. So Don, listen, man. We were just like looking at this picture. All right? And I was telling people about it. Obviously, you know, this is everybody watching Ed Sullivan. And you told me something, man, that I want you to share with everybody. How you heard about the Beatles, and when the Beatles came to America, what you did. All right? Tell us a little story about yourself. And also, how old are you, Don?
76, and
Yeah.
I was a teenager,
Yeah.
freshman year of high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was old enough to see the goings on.
And how did you hear about the Beatles? Like, to know to go see them?
To tell you the truth, there wasn't too much really going on that early, like late '63.
Right.
Until I'm in high school. I'm changing into my gym locker room clothes.
Right.
My little shorts and little shirt. One year in high school in Queens Village. And all of a sudden, while I'm changing my uniform, I hear a little transistor play in the background. And all of a sudden, I hear "She Loves You." It came out like a bomb. I mean, I said, "Who is that?" He says, "It's the Beatles, man." So from that point on, it was just a matter of saying, "Who are these guys?"
Right.
You know, I would hear it more on the radio. I think it was WMCA when I heard it for the first time.
Yeah. The good guys.
Yeah, the good guys.
Yep.
And yeah, that was the start of it all.
Yeah.
And then of course, then we came into January, the build-up started.
Yeah.
All my sisters, I had 5 sisters.
Oh, 5 sisters.
They all started to get excited. Well, one was really young, so she didn't really understand.
Right.
But they really started to get excited about the Beatles, and then my mother would join in and say, "Oh yeah, the Beatles are going to be on the Ed Sullivan Show next week."
Right. Right.
Like,
They came on a Friday, right?
yes, they came into Kennedy Airport on a Friday.
Right. Which was Idlewild Airport at the time.
And I had a friend of mine who used to love to ride the subway and the buses. So it was a matter of saying, "Okay, you want to go into the city? I want to see these Beatles." He says, "Yeah, so do I. I want to check it out."
Yeah.
And on that Saturday, I believe it was the 8th, we took the bus and the train into Manhattan,
Yeah.
walked a few blocks, got down near the Plaza Hotel, which was located at near Central Park, down towards that, I think it was like
Yep.
58th Street or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. And when we got there, it was so crowded. There was like 6 deep on the other side with the police barriers up. And there was no way that we can get across the street where the Plaza Hotel was. So
Yeah.
now I'm looking at the Plaza Hotel, maybe 75 to 100 yards away.
Yeah.
The place is going crazy. There's cops galore. The old police cars with the bubblegum machines on the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are shouting up to the windows. I don't know what they were trying to do. they said that the Beatles came to the window. From where I was, I could never tell. But,
Right.
I think they were on the 12th floor in the presidential suite. So it was, like I said, so crowded. It was a little chilly. And after about a half an hour or so, I said to my friend,
Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Did you
So,
see them on Ed Sullivan the next day?
Yes, I did. I mean, everybody was pumped up about this.
Right. And this is what was going on,
the
right
picture
here.
right here is going to be as close as it's going to be as it was in my house. Only we had the couch over here and more seats over here. And in the corner, we had the black and white. And I was laying right in front of the TV, like this,
Beautiful, man.
trying to get an up-close shot. My parents are on the couch. All the other siblings are around the TV. And we got the TV set up, and we used to have the old clicking shift thing.
Yeah.
And the plastic thing used to be broken. You just take a pair of pliers and go in there
Yeah.
and clunk, 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 change the
Yeah.
channels. But anyway, we made sure it was all prepped. And at that time, the Ed Sullivan Show was practically the only show of the week that everybody tuned into. You had to watch the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah. So listen, you fell in love with the Beatles. Your family loved the Beatles. How did you become a Beatle collector and end up selling merchandise at Beatle Fest for years?
Well, don't forget, during those times, money was pretty scarce. We had a family of 9, and I couldn't even think possibly of maybe going out and buy even a button.
Right.
But I used to do the laundry for my mother once in a while down at the laundromat on Jamaica Avenue. And I put the laundry in the machine. I walked down the block, and there used to be a store called May's Stationery. So I would go down and check it out. I said, wow, what are those little things over there? Little boxes, and they became the Remco doll boxes.
Right.
How much they were, maybe $1.39 or $1.29, whatever they were at the time. Well, I couldn't even think about possibly buying it.
And by the way,
Just
Anthony
like
says he bought the Remcos from you. Okay.
No, he bought them from me.
Oh, you bought them from him? That's how you know him.
Oh my God, you're the guy.
Eh,
We started to talk Beatles.
it's like a reunion here.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he had a new set of Remcos and this and that. And at that time, you know, I would buy them. I'd wash their hair, comb their hair, trim it perfect.
You did that?
Yes. Yeah, I do all my memorabilia. I clean it and, give him a little shampoo. But anyway, now I buy the set off for him. And I'm doing a mailing or something like about a week or two later. He says, can I buy them back from you?
That's Anthony.
I said,
That's Anthony, all right.
I said,
Look at this guy. I had to buy his Frankenstein.
with the eyebrows.
Yeah.
With the eyebrows,
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
with the eyebrows, exactly. This guy's a real follower. Listen, we love you. We're happy you're on the show today. So Don brought some cool items that he has. One of them I got to buy. As soon as I see it now, I had to buy it. Okay? But Don, can you show them what this is and tell them? Wow, it's really done nicely, man.
I'm just holding the lid down.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
had this plastic
yeah.
plexiglass.
Now, this is from like England, right?
This is, the original 1964. Let's see, get the
Yeah.
box open.
I'll open it for you.
And, okay, and you can handle it from
That's in good shape, man. Look at that. This is the lampshade from like the 1963, really, English lamp. The base is even more valuable than this, but what makes this extremely valuable is the condition. This is like it's like brand new.
Most of them get dented or
Yeah.
torn,
Yeah,
or the fringes will come off.
this is a
And
beautiful
the
item.
separation of the wire would happen.
Believe it or not, what this guy wants, Mikey can't afford it. And Mikey can afford a lot of things. He wants some good money. I'm not going to say what he wants for this. Yeah. Nice item. All right. Now, here's something that he brought. I didn't think I wanted it, but he's going to give me the history on this. But I'm going to buy it now. I'm buying it. Why? Because, listen, I didn't want it because it's post John Lennon dying, okay? An item that came out after he died, but it's a nice item. I didn't realize it was as big as it is. It's a very big item.
And a lot of people don't realize it's a music box.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, this was made in
In 81, right?
81, yeah.
Have you ever opened it? You did, right?
They have been open. On this particular one, what happens with these, with the whiskey inside, a lot of the boxes got ruined from the whiskey stain.
Wow.
And this is this part of the thing that I really have to be careful of.
Yeah.
Most of these get broken right at the headstock.
Yeah.
Right here, it will snap off. If you hit that right now like this, it's going to go. So you take a little, it's got a nice detail to it.
Really nice detail.
And it's got the Alpha Original on the back, and it's got the stamp on the bottom.
Yep.
If you wind it up.
And this had originally whiskey in it.
Now, yes. As you can see, the whiskey stamp on the back.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the seal. You see it, Joe?
Yeah. Now, the bottle was full up until about 2 years ago. And when I was checking it, I wanted to make sure that it was okay. I went to pull on the cork. The cork was so rotten.
Yeah.
And lucky it wasn't inverted, or else the whiskey would have came out. But I retrofitted with a modern wine cork,
Yeah.
which I had to drill the hole in, which fits the
So
original.
did this originally have cork on it?
This had cork.
Okay.
So this is even better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, very nice item. I'm
Okay. And
I'm
now,
taking it.
if you throw that switch on,
Yep.
wind it up a little bit. I want to hold
What?
it.
Oh, that's what it's playing?
Maybe we should crank
Well, we
it.
got to turn up the speed on this one. This is worse than my piano player. We had issues today with my piano player. My piano, I mean.
I was thinking about you when I watched your video, Mikey,
Okay.
and you did that beautiful ice cream stint.
Yeah.
We had the ice cream truck come up the driveway, and you ate the ice cream right there.
Yeah, crazy.
And you talked about the hood ice cream, and that's a very rare ice cream that you. Those wrappers are very hard to find.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is something that I made up for you.
Oh, man. This is a gift from
This
you?
is a Crunch Bar from Hood.
Beautiful, man. So I got a nice, beautiful gift you're giving me.
Yes.
I appreciate this. We want to thank this man for coming and visiting us. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to do in the next couple episodes a lot of random box unopenings. I got so many boxes. As you know, Mikey Arugula's got to get and dent this pile. Joe, show him the pile, man. So we're going to start to do the random unboxings. I know that's what everybody wants to see. But it's the 61st anniversary of the Beatles coming to America, and we just wanted to celebrate today with some of our friends. So, love you, Beatle people out there, and we see you next time. Bye-bye.